Hey guys, happy Saturday. Another recipe. We're going to start calling this Cooking with Keven. Cooking with a K, Cooking with Keven. Anyway, so today we're going to make my famous butter swim biscuits. They are stupid easy. There's no kneading dough. It's probably one of the easiest things you can do to make biscuits, and they're super great, except for, you guys know me, I'm going to add a bit of a twist to mine. But this is what you normally need to start your butter swim biscuits. I'm going to turn on the camera so you guys can see everything that it takes. All right, it's 2 cups of flour with a stick and a third of butter, a cup and a third of buttermilk, 4 teaspoons of baking powder, 4 teaspoons of salt, 4 teaspoons of sugar, and 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm going to mix all that up, but while we're doing that, I'm going to take the butter, I'm going to bring it over here to the oven. I'm going to turn the oven up to 450 degrees. And while that's going, I'm actually going to put the butter in the oven to melt and get hot and brown and sizzling. So we come back here, I'm going to mix all this up so it's really well integrated, and then I'm going to add the buttermilk. Now I've got a cup and a half there for a reason, and you'll see why. After I have a cup and a third, it may not be the consistency I want. I want it a little wetter, so that's why I keep a little extra on hand just to be safe. You can see that's really well integrated now, and we're going to pour this in. All right, we're going to pour in the buttermilk, almost all of it. We're going to reserve a little bit just to be safe. But here comes the fun part. You don't need to mix this really well. You just want to integrate it with each other. But here comes the twist part. Normally you would stop here, mix it, and get ready to put it in the oven. But now comes the twist. Maple ham and white cheddar cheese. The white cheddar cheese is now fresh out of the freezer. It's only been in the freezer for about 10 minutes. It's because I want it to be really cold before I add it to this, so it doesn't melt as quick and it kind of stays a little bit more cheesier instead of sloppy when it's in there. So as you can see, it's still got lots of flour and it's a little dry. That's not what we want. We want it to be wet. So there you go, guys. You see how wet it is? Like, it is wet. It's more like a cup and 3/4 of buttermilk than it is a cup and a third. But that's what it's supposed to look like. You don't want it to be really well blended. As you can see, I'm not using a whisk or a hand blender or any kind of mixer. It's just a matter of mixing it in so that it's wet and looks exactly like this. We're going to wait for the butter to melt and get a little brown and bubbly, and we'll show you how to add it from there. So there you go, guys. See? It's sizzling and it's brown and it's perfect and it's ready to come out. You should be able to hear it sizzling. We're going to now put this in here while it's sizzling. So as you can see, this is what it looks like. And it's flat, and yes, there's butter everywhere, but the secret of this is not only making sure that it's reasonably flat, but making sure it's pushed up against the edges, because that's what's going to get that really nice crispiness. Now you're going to take something like a flat edge spatula or like a dough scraper, and you're going to make marks like you're making biscuits. So just kind of make indentations like this. And that's what you want it to look like. All right, we're going to show you some more pictures as it's cooking, but here we go. It's time to do some cooking with Keven. Okay, so it's okay, guys. So it's in the oven. Now the thing is, it's anywhere between 17 and 25 minutes, depending on the type of oven you have, whether it's an induction oven, whether you're using a small countertop oven like a Ninja Air Fryer XL. If we're using the smaller ovens, or especially an induction oven where the fan is to one side or the other, you want to make sure that halfway through the cooking, after about 10-11 minutes, you want to turn it 180 degrees so that fan isn't constantly blowing on one side of it and overcooking one side. All right, we're going to show you some more video as it's cooking along, but it's in there right now, and I'll let you know how long it takes when it's finished. What do you think, guys? Should we take a look, see how they're doing? I think you're going to like this. Get ready. Look at that bubbling. Look how much they've risen. Ooh, baby. Hey guys, it's been 22 minutes. I set the timer originally for 19, but I saw that it needed about 2 or 3 more minutes. Should we take a peek? Let's do that. Oh no. Oh no, you didn't. Yes, I did. Let's take them out because they are definitely done. Voila. Look at that thing of beauty. Yes, as you can see, the butter is still bubbling. Now what you want it to do is you want to let it cool for about 10 minutes, maybe a little more, because you want to try and have the first bite when they're warm, of course. And it's going to soak up all that delicious buttery goodness. And that's why they're called butter swim biscuits. Once they've cooked for, 18 minutes or more in your oven's at 450 degrees, you don't have to worry about sticking a needle on the check to see if they're done, because they are absolutely 100% done. It's just a matter of getting the top brown after that. So we're going to come back in just in the snap of a finger and let you see how they look like once they've cooled just a bit. We'll be right back. Well, there we go, guys. It's been about 10 minutes. They're still nice and warm. The butter is completely gone and soaked up into the biscuits. And as you can see, the marks I made with this spatula are there, and they're just as a guide. Look at that. Oh, did you hear that crispiness? Oh. Lift that up. Oh. Look at that beautiness. Of course, some left in here because that's the cheese. But there we go, guys. Kevin's famous maple ham and white cheddar butter swim biscuits. Hope you guys enjoyed.